Another reason why we are not able to remember the Lord, think of the Lord, or have the impression of the Lord in our mind always. Prabhupada, the Bhagavatam 8th canto mentions, there are three formidable forces which are keeping us away from that. For that love of Krishna, thinking of Krishna, Krishna consciousness. There are three formidable forces. Can anyone guess what are the three forces? And every one of us is fighting with those forces. And these forces are responsible for us to keep us away from that blissful Krishna consciousness. And whole life we have to fight against these forces. We have to overcome these forces, and only then we'll be able to be in Krishna consciousness. What are these forces? Anger is not the right answer. So Prabhupada says, attachment, greed and lust are the three formidable forces that prevents one from concentrating upon the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Attachment. Why attachment keeps us away? Because instead of, we have limited capacity in our mind to get attached. We can think of limited thoughts. People have somehow made a calculation, 60,000 thoughts in a day. Even if we want to, we cannot think more than that. So either you can think of material or you can think of spiritual. You can't have 60,000 material and 60,000 spiritual thoughts, because mind is limited. Our thinking power is limited. So if our attachment, all those thoughts, we are reposing on some mundane object, attaching our consciousness, our thinking to that, then we'll not think of Krishna. We attach to some woman or some other person or some other thing, then we are thinking about that person. The proportionate we are thinking of that person, to that proportion will not have the capacity to think of Krishna, because our thinking power is limited. So attachment is one. We attach to so many things, mundane attachments, material things, family, bank balance, so many mundane friends, mundane activities, mundane things to worry about. Greed and lust are three formidable forces that prevent one from concentrating upon the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So even when we have impression of the Lord, why we are not able to remember? Why we are not able to think of the Lord? First, we don't have love of God, and what keeps us disqualified is lust, greed and attachment. These forces, why do these forces act? These forces act because the Supreme Lord does not like to be realized by non-devotees and atheists. However, one surrenders unto the lotus feet of the Lord, these impediments are withdrawn and one can realize the Supreme Personality of Godhead.